Hi guys, I'm coming to you with another Yule craft. Gonna make another ornament. Got this fun shaped one. So for this you're gonna need the ornament, some Mod Podge or Decoupage. You can either use matte or glossy. I'm gonna start out with matte, and then do a finishing coat of the gloss. You'll need paintbrushes. And what we're actually going to put on there is some type of paper. You can use either scrapbook paper, or I'm going to make one in this, which is sheet music for Jingle Bells, as you can see. So it's kind of holiday-ish. I'm going to do that one in another video though. For this one, I love Harry Potter, so I'm going to do The Boy Who Lives is the first chapter in Harry Potter. So I typed it out in the correct font. This is the font that up here is the font that the titles of the chapters are always typed in. So I did that. I just typed this in Word. And then this is the actual chapter, first page, second page, in the correct font for the actual thing here. So I'm gonna start doing this. I'll show you how to do it. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is to start tearing up your paper into just little strips. And then once you have the little strips, you can use them and decoupage them onto your ornament. Now this is probably too long of a strip. That's like the whole page width. So I like to tear these in about halves or thirds, probably thirds. And then use about an inch and a something or other. That's a little over an inch. That's probably an inch and a half width. And then you would paint this with Mod Podge. Put some Mod Podge on there. Stick this to it. And then paint some Mod Podge over it again. And it would stick on there. And then you just fill the whole thing like that. I'll show you. Okay, it's kind of hard to show you this because I don't have a tripod or anything. I just have to kind of set the camera down or hold it in my hand. And when I set it down, I have to like put the camera way over. So you do that, you put it on, and then you paint over it again. So you just keep doing that till your whole ornament is completely covered. And you can layer them on in all different directions with the words facing all different directions. I'll come back when I've got a little bit more of it covered. As you can see, I've started to get a good layer on. I'm not doing a bunch of layers, I'm just getting enough to cover the cardboard. I've started on this side. I did do one piece on this side just to see how it would work with a bigger piece. I'm liking it better with the smaller pieces. I'm balancing it on this scissors just to, oops, so I don't get it all over me like that. Yeah, so I'll be back once I've got more on there. So here it is. It's all the way decoupaged on all sides. I put The Boy Who Lives chapter title here. And on the opposite side, I put, where is it? Number 4 Privet Drive. Just because I thought that was an iconic part. And it was cool. And then the rest is just all over there randomly. Yeah, I did it in matte Mod Podge, and I'm going to go over it now in shiny once this dries. I'll probably do another one with just the chapter titles. I think that would look really cool. So once I put the shiny on, I'll come back and show you. Okay, as you can see, I made these 3 ornaments. this one and this one are mostly, well, this one's completely dry. This one's mostly dry, and this one here is still drying. Now on this one, the music note one, I want to put these 3 jingle bells to show that it's the song Jingle Bells. This is the hook that goes on that one. It screws into the top. That one is wooden while the other 2 are paper mache. So this screws into the top, and I'm going to hook these jingle bells, each one onto one of these, and then hook each of these onto this. So normally you would do this with jewelry pliers. Sorry about the glare. But just to show that you can do it with regular pliers like these, I'm going to do it with these. These are really dirty and kind of gross, but they'll do the job. So I'm going to set up and try to set the camera up to where you can see what I'm doing. I'm hoping I can do that without, because I don't have a tripod or anything, so I'm hoping I can set it up to where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, now normally when you would do this, you would have another pair of pliers, but sorry about my nails, I know they're terrible. What you do is you take the jump ring, which is this little ring, and you twist it open. You don't want to pull it apart like this because then it's hard to get back together and it can break. Then you just take your bell or your bead or whatever you're putting on there and you string it on. Then you put it onto your little thing. It's hard to do this while I'm looking through the camera. And then you just twist it back closed. It's hard to do it with my hands too. And it should be pretty good. Now if it's got a little gap like that there, you can squeeze it just a little bit, but you got to be careful that you don't over squeeze. If you do, there we go. You got to be real gentle when you squeeze it. So then you just grab the next one. Sorry, I'm trying to get it out of the packet. Find the, sorry, I'm finding the thing, the end. Do the same thing. Twist it open. Get your bell on there, if you can. Sorry, I'm having trouble. There we go. Oops, and I undid the focus. There we go. Now it's a little bit more focused. Sorry, it doesn't autofocus. And put it on there. Okay, I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, once you have them on there, it should look something like this. Then you would just take this part and screw it into the top. I will show you doing that once it's dry, which for you and will be in just 1 second. And then there is the ornament. Little update, here's what this one looks like now. I hung the bells and put a pretty ribbon on it. Hung the bells from some chain at 3 different lengths. I think it looks much better now. And the other 2 still look the same, but this is just my jewelry case thing. I just put it there so that you could see what it looked like better. Holds my jewelry pliers and stuff. This is just the back of it. It's propped up like a book. But yeah, I think it looks much better this way. I just hung them at 3 different lengths with some chain I had left over from another project I did. And tied some ribbon, burnt the edge of it just a tiny bit so that it would not fray. And yeah, I think it looks really nice. And then here's the other 2 up against the black. Looking really nice. Sorry, my hand's shaking suddenly. There we go. Yeah. So there's those 3. Just wanted to update you real quick. Okay, blessed be.